know, the game is getting a little sloppy. Also, another thing to mention too, as he's getting, you know, the mist. Also, the ball is going to get slippery. Grass is wet now. It's supposed to be dry during the day, humidity. So now the ball is going to start skipping a little bit. So if you start to see players not able to control the ball as fast, it's because of that as well. You can see a shine to the ball.
Now University will take some time. Under 7 minutes. Keep in mind, Lake Highland Prep with a senior goalie who's been brilliant tonight. University with a sophomore goalie, not nearly challenged as much. Ethan Willings, the MVP right now for Lake Highland Prep. If it goes to penalty kicks, you gotta think that the Highlanders may have the edge in net.
I totally agree with that. And if I am Prep, you know, I would definitely try to go to the penalty kicks and put it all in the hands of, you know, star goalkeeper who's been nothing but outstanding tonight. Great confidence. He's grabbed everything he came out for, and he's done a phenomenal job, not only tonight, but on the tournament. He had a great semifinal as well. Made some key saves, especially in a couple of breakaways.
There's Willings. A lot of composure he's shown tonight. Joseph Giddis, meanwhile, one of the most talented goalies in the state, only a sophomore. That facial expression hasn't changed much tonight. He's had the look of stone all night long.
And these are two very good goalkeepers. You know, obviously Giddis being younger, but you know, that's not to say he's not as good. Just we haven't seen enough of him.
Willings, number 2, plays it for Lake Highland Prep. Unable to get behind that defense. That elusive strike. Poucher now chasing. Chris Poucher. Highlanders, center. University just so skilled.
Beautiful play, come out of the back with the ball control. Looking to go forward.
Santos. And it seems like, Eddie, that University players too just have had a knack of being in the right place at the right time defensively all night long.
Absolutely, and you know, that's the fact that they run without the ball. They make movements without the ball. So expecting to get the ball, and that's what you should do. When you don't have the ball, you should adjust accordingly to, you know, expect to get the ball, and what are you going to do with it when you get it?
Tomas Rojas. Alex Jarosek. A good chance for University, and another phenomenal save by Ethan Willings.
That has been the tail of the night right there. You know, ball goes to, here we see, ball goes out wide, crosses the ball. That's a great cross. Brings the ball down, phenomenal turn, hits it well. Great goalkeeping.
And it was the best player for University, Nick Perea. 2 goals yesterday. Unable to put it through. Corner kick coming up for the Suns. Key moment. Willings comes out again. No one there for the rebound. Oh, so many gut-wrenching moments.
You will not win a challenge against this goalkeeper in the box. Not inside the 6.
Well, Eddie, if you're a Division I coach, you're watching this game tonight. Are you looking down your line, seeing if you have a scholarship available for him?
Absolutely. You know, somebody who's a senior, you know, if you need a goalkeeper, we got one for you.
Best goalie you've ever seen, Eddie, is who?
Technically, even though he wasn't the biggest guy, Jorge Campos played for the Mexican national team. He was the type of goalkeeper who, you know, he was only about 5'8", 5'9", but he played like he was 6'5".
Nice move in midfield. Perea, good job. Now Vincenzo Candela. 150 seconds left to go in this second overtime session. Prizer, Lake Highland Prep may establish a rally here. Padilla, best player on the field, is trying to make a play. Here he is for the Suns. Cut off. And a little bit fatigued, you can tell.
Absolutely, he's starting to show signs of fatigue, but you know, that also happens when you're trying to take 3 people on. But he's a player who's been running up and down. He's the go-getter for the team. He's a playmaker. He's run defensively as well.
Santos, a good look, but just a bit high. Justin Santos.
Santos, he does a good job of, you know, collecting the ball. He turns. Prep didn't put pressure on him. He tries to take shots way too far. Yeah.
Santos, only a sophomore, still really learning the game. Oh, and I'm surprised Rasmussen not called for a handball. That ball was still in.
I'm surprised he didn't get a yellow card for that.
Rojas on the free kick. 40 seconds. Position. University looking for a call. Not going to get it.
Very dangerous cross right there. Just with enough time. 30 seconds left in the game.
Final seconds ticking down, and it looks like we are headed to penalty kicks. Lake Highland Prep and University unable to get on the scoreboard. So now it's up to the keepers and the strikers. Solomon Kidane, head coach of University, hoping his team can squeak one out. George Sisvari hoping the same for the Highlanders. We'll settle it when we come back. Drew Felios and Eddie Rodriguez here at the University of Tampa Pepin Stadium 3A State Soccer Championships on Bright House Sports Network. The Sons of University and the Highlanders of Lake Highland Prep. No score through regulation and 2 overtime, so now it goes to penalty kicks, and there is an art in penalty kicks from the goalie and from the striker. For more, here's our Eddie Rodriguez.
All right, today we're going to talk about penalty kicks. As we all know, penalty kicks are essential, especially any tournament, any World Cup final. So the key to taking a great penalty kick, it's being confident and choosing your side before you even look at the goalkeeper. A lot of the people try to change as they get to the line, and that is the worst thing you can do. Obviously, a lot of the goalkeepers try to entice you to go one way or the other, but as a penalty kick taker, you have to know what you like and you have to go with it. So the way I like to approach, I approach straight on, put my head down so I don't give any giveaways to the goalkeeper. Especially, you don't want to look to the side where you want to go. You want to take your steps and just hit it as hard as you can, or just place it into the corner. As I approach the keeper, I pick my side and strike the ball. That was penalty kick taking. I'm Eddie Rodriguez for Bright House Sports Network.
So it comes down to these guys in the net. Ethan Willings in yellow, Joseph Giddis in the light blue, and Willings will start it off. Lake Highland Prep. What's going through his mind right now, Eddie?
Counting the steps. Keepers, what they do, they come out, count the steps, put a mark in the middle to know where the goalpost is. It's all a game, a psychological game.
Nick Perea for University starts it off. Highly recruited young man, under 20 national team. An all-star in the state of Florida, without a doubt. Willing's all about concentration right now, and so much of this, Eddie, is a mental game.
It is. Very well taken. Approaches the goal, gets to the ball, sees the goalkeeper move a little bit early, just places the ball on the right. Look at him pick his head right at the very last moment. He's the sees the goalkeeper going to his right, shoots to the left of the goalkeeper. Well done.
Now Lake Highland Prep's turn, and Connor Willings, the junior defender.
Oh, well done. Same thing, great placement. The key to taking penalty kicks is just to stay calm. Do what you do all the time. Do not try to change your style at the very last minute. Stay composed and pick a side. A lot of the goalkeepers nowadays, you know, they either try to pick a side, they stay to the middle, they do all kinds of crazy things. They have to stay on the line though, goalkeepers. They're not allowed to move forward towards you, thereby closing the gap. So they can do move up and down within the line.
Simon Rojas, just past the hand of Ethan Willings. Close.
That was really close. Here's where we're going to see the technical abilities of the goalkeeper. Close in the space. Here we see approaches the goal, takes a step. Watch the left hand. We're looking for a full extension of the goalkeeper, especially when he's diving to the center. When he guesses the right side, you want to see a full extension.
That comes right back. Brendan Dickerson, sophomore, all tied at 2.
And lefties, they're hard to guess. The way they approach the ball, opposite side. Notice him looking down. He's not looking where he's going to go. That's a great job technically. Inside of the foot, puts it away into the corner.
Justin Santos, sophomore mid.
Well done. Approaches the ball, goalkeeper dives. So obviously we're looking here, the tendencies of the goalkeeper. If I'm the next shooter, watch what he does every time. He tends to go to the right, to the goalkeeper's right. Santos does a good job, but you know, stutter stepping, takes the approach to the ball.
Straight forward. Lake Highland Prep able to stay even. Ben Smith, the reserve senior, off the bench.
Well done. Straight down the middle. Keeper goes to the left. Very sound technically.
University's turn. Oliver Katz.
You know, Drew, so far we saw the game earlier today. Penalty kicks have been phenomenal. Both games, this one and that one as well. Once again, goalkeeper goes to his right. Very last moment, shooter goes to the shooter's right.
So if you're Willings, you've gone to your right pretty much every time.
Absolutely.
Do you stick with that? Just a guessing game.
You know, a lot of the time, Drew, that's a good one. A lot of the time they figure it's just a matter of time they go to that side. If you're shooting, do you say, well, do I go to the left? Because he's gone to his right every time. So it's a guessing game. A lot of it is goalkeepers trying to read the body language. And a lot of the times as a penalty kick taker, you give it away with the way you position your body.
That was Vincent Neem for Lake Highland Prep. And now Vincenzo Candela, a bulldog for University. 4. Lake Highland Prep must hit
Same
here.
thing. He does the Cuauhtemoc Blanco Mexican national star sign after he scores. He does that. So.
Lake Highland has to hit, and it's up to their star, Michael Rasmussen, in the final round. This is a must for the Highlanders to stay in it. Wow.
Almost missed it.
Guinness hit guessed right.
He did. He approached it, hit it with pace. The problem with hitting the ball so hard like that, it's so easy to put the ball over when you're trying to overpower it. Very fine line between placing it with power and just putting it over. So
You saw Rasmussen, we mentioned before, he thrives on the controversy. He's saying, bring it on, bring it on.
bring it. So that was 5-5. Will we go to sudden death? So they go 1-1 till somebody misses. We might have a goalie substitution.
But a goalie substitution in this situation. Hey, please explain to me why.
I don't know. Well, a couple of things. This
Or try and explain.
absolutely. This could be a goalkeeper who is very good at penalty kick taking. However, you can see he hasn't warmed up straight off the bench, hasn't done anything, hasn't even touched a ball in the last perhaps 3 hours since warm up. So very bizarre. I actually have never seen this done.
Well, the goalie is Stephen Salston, a senior who comes in for Ethan Willings for Lake Highland Prep. Stephen is a senior, Ethan just a junior, so a year of experience. Willings, hey, was 0 for 5 in stopping those kicks, so maybe this is a wild card pulled out by Coach Cisvari saying, hey, Stephen, go in there, see what you can do.
Absolutely. You know, even if it's just to mix it up a little bit, to throw him off, because, you know, as we saw, you know, Ethan went to his right every single time. Didn't find success. Nobody went to that side. So even if it's to change it up a little bit, we'll see if it pays off for him.
Salston allowed 8 goals this year. Exact same number that Ethan Willings did in the net. So obviously very capable. Salston, oh, nearly had the save. He went to the other side, but just got past his left hand.
You read him well, and you can say, you can tell he got a glove on it. Shooter went to his right. Well placed though. Takes a little bit longer getting down low.
I guess we were just so shocked because Willings played so well during regulation and the OTs, but hey, PKs is another story. As they keep going back and forth, Cody Prizer, perfect for the Highlanders.
That and the fact that I wasn't aware that you can actually change goalkeepers once the shooting had started, unless there's an injury to the goalkeeper.
So this is sudden death on the penalty kicks. If University hits, Lake Highland gets one chance to respond.
Absolutely.
If Lake Highland hits and University doesn't before them, the game's over. The Highlanders take it home. Thomas Rojas now winding up.
Oh, so close. You can feel it and taste it. He's actually doing a great job at reading the shooters.
Really is.
Maybe that's why he's in the game now.
Austin Fort. The freshman. Perfect. So Austin Fort, all 6'3" of them.
Well done for the big man. Absolutely. Takes only one step, uses the inside of his right foot, places the ball as the goalkeeper's diving to his right.
Ralston with about the same amount of experience as Willings. This is Mejia! And it sneaks through. David Mejia, nearly the first save in net during the PKs for Ralston.
Wow. It's getting closer and closer. Once again, goes to his right inside of his foot. Keeper was there. I think it's just a matter of time before he stops one. He's been really close in all three of them. And once again, he went to the right side.
Joe Batista has to hit, and does.
Prep has been phenomenal. You go to the other corner every time, very composed, very control. Plenty of pace.
What a shootout this has been. Eddie, if you're the goalies, do you think about maybe coming up a little bit, trying to throw the opponent off? Here's goalie on goalie.
Boy, you can't anymore. You have to stay on the line. You can go side to side. Oh, well done.
Joseph Giddis takes a shot on Ralston and puts it through.
If you step up, get closer to the ball, you're going to get called out, and if you save it, they're going to replay it. So you have to stay on the line.
Now for Lake Highland Prep, Torin Thielhelm.
We are the 9th round. That's unbelievable. This is great to watch.
Junior defenseman in the game. And sails it high! University High School has the first state championship in any sport. It comes in soccer.
Outstanding. See, and you can tell, as I was saying before, very small difference between putting the ball over the bar and actually putting it in the back of the net. When you're that close to the goal. Here we see he only takes one step back. He leans back a little bit, and that's what happens. By leaning back, puts the ball over. You can actually see in his body language how uncomfortable he is. He's not very sure.
Did not look like he was comfortable in being in that situation.
No, and unfortunately puts the ball over and gives University their first title.
So penalty kicks go 9 deep before University High School able to squeak it out, outlasting Coach George Sesvari and his Lake Highland Prep Highlanders. What a game, what drama here at Pepin Stadium. Our post-game show coming up, our player of the game, and Coach Solomon Kidane coming up next. So drama at Pepin Stadium in this 3A State Soccer Championship. University High School, your state champions, representing Fort Lauderdale, and Joseph Giddis, the goalie for University, so key in making the only save in a game that went down to penalty kicks. Through 100 minutes, no goals, Eddie. It came down to PKs, and the Suns just a little bit better than Lake Highland Prep.
Yeah, they did. They played a fantastic game. It had to come down to penalty kicks, and they did well at the end.
The celebration has started. You can see University has been hungry for this state championship, and they finally have it. Joining us now is the goalie, Joseph Giddis, and what a battle this was. Talk about how tense the moments got in these situations.
I mean, it's just amazing. It's something I can't talk about in words. That hell of a game. I couldn't do it without my teammates. I couldn't do it without any of the fans. All the fans out there, I love them. I love my team. I love my coach. I just love everyone here.
Eddie.
You guys did a great job defensively and obviously offensively. What were you thinking? You didn't have a lot of shots during the game, but did you know it was going to come down to this, to penalty kicks?
My team, we controlled the whole game. I didn't think it'd come down to this, but in the end, we won, and that's all that matters.
What were you thinking when it came down to penalty kicks? Did you feel confident about it? Did you know you were going to,
Last game, or 2 games ago, we won in penalties, so I was thinking, all right, we got this. We were controlling the game, and we had the momentum, and I just thought we were going to win this.
So is it something that you guys practice in the last, a few weeks or something as you're getting closer to the States? You need to practice the penalty kicks?
Yeah, actually we started practicing right before the Pinecrest game, which is the one that we won in penalties. And since then, we've just been practicing every time. And you see there what happened there. And we all scored, and that's how it is.
Great job. Congratulations.
How about your winning penalty kick? Not too bad, huh?
No, I just went up there and I said, calm down, and just hit it. I mean, there it is on the screen. That's all. I didn't know what else to do.
Joseph, this was a team that was not even supposed to make the playoffs. You guys are so young. You had thought after last year you had the great team. You thought, okay, this is the team of the future. And y'all decided the future was right now. How important is this to the school, the first state title ever in any sport?
Well, I know all the fans love us out there. I know they all love us. I love them too. They're all going crazy, and we're going to bring this championship back home.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Joseph Gittes, the winning goalie for University High School. And now let's bring in head coach Solomon Kidane.
Hey, Coach, congratulations.
Coach, congratulations. A great match and one filled with tons of highs and lows for your team. How impressed are you by the poise of your young men, Coach? You guys are so young. You didn't expect all this year. And in the toughest of moments against a more experienced team, the youth of your team prevailed. Why?
I think the work ethic. I think the idea, we knew what we wanted to do. Even though when you saw the game, they packed in the box and we kept patient and continued to play. And I think the secret, even though they're so young, I think the patience did it. Could have actually, we play a little bit more rather than going in really hard at that stage. But it is what it is, and I'm proud of them. And I think this is a great team for the school. So.
Coach, it's funny you mentioned that because that's what I was talking about during the broadcasting. You guys had such a composure, different than your semifinal. Yeah, they bunker in the bag. They played very well defensively, but you guys did a great job of going forward, attacking, and trying everything. It came down to penalty kicks. Were you expecting that? Were you expected to win it in overtime?
No. I mean, I don't think nobody wants to have overtime. I think that the main thing was for us to stay patient. I mean, we created chances. We couldn't break through the middle. And we tried to get the ball wide and swing it back in. And they're big kids, So when that didn't work, we tried to stay patient as usual. And penalties, it is what it is,
At times, when you guys started knocking the ball around the middle, you guys found success. You were trying to get to the back of their defense. Even though you have such a young team, you guys stay composure. You guys show great leadership, especially, the other thing, too, is that you guys were fit. So you were able to go at them for a longer period of time as they started breaking them down.
Yes.
What was the key once you started going overtime? What did you tell the boys to get them going?
Simple. Play the way you're facing. You simpler you play, you better player you are. And sometimes we tend to complicate things on the field, I think the great players around it, they play as simple as possible. And that's what I emphasized at that stage. So to move the ball.
Coach,
Congratulations.
You've accomplished a lot in soccer in your career as a coach and a player. Where does this rank?
Well, I think you and I spoke about it yesterday. When you love what you do, you don't work a day in your life. So this is a great achievement for the school, for our headmaster, and for all the student population. So I'm thrilled today.
Coach, congratulations. Enjoy it. Best of luck. This team's going to be intact, most of these guys next year. Is this a future dynasty we could be looking at?
You never know. That's why we play the game. It's a beautiful game. So from year to year, we just have to get back, enjoy this victory, and get back and see what we can do in the future. So.
Congratulations. Okay, best
job,
of luck.
Coach.
Eddie, 1 minute final thoughts from University of Tampa.
It was a great game. Both teams are played to their concept, to their ideas. We saw a very defensive team that did very well. We saw a very offensive team that was patient, that fought all the way to the end, had to go to penalty kicks, but at the end they got it done.
A tremendous effort. Great job, Joseph Gittes in net. Also, Nick Perea, Justin Santos, Vincenzo Candela. Great jobs by the Sons of University, and an outstanding job by Lake Highland Prep just getting here. George Sisforia, great coaching career. Coach, we wish you the best of luck. in all of your future endeavors. And Eddie, another great job.
Thank you.
Okay, great stuff. 3 championship games coming up on Saturday. You'll want to tune in for that. Until then, for Eddie Rodriguez, for the entire crew, Chris McCulley, Bob Herman, Ken O'Leary. On the field here, Scott Engels. A great job, in the entire crew. I'm Drew Felios. University High School state champions in Class 3A. We will see you tomorrow.